Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to show you, I finally cleaned up my bench. And then if you guys have not seen my latest YouTube short, I haven't posted it on Instagram yet, which is a sad face, but look at that. GSE Stage 2 cams. So rack up another $1,000 right there. I'm starting to piece together what happened a little bit with this guy, except for this guy. I don't know what happened. I don't know like how this guy popped and exploded, but it led to head gasket failure because of this guy. So it exploded, caused a head gasket failure, and I know that because look at all that gunky gunk in the filter. And I realized that smell is coolant mixed with oil. It's super rich in the smell. I would put like masking tape with like, and hammer the tool for this in there to finally get this off because it's wrenched to like 100 foot-pounds. Start cleaning off these pistons, which is like a relief. I thought this was gone, but I might be able to save these pistons if they're not cracked or the things are fine. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm gonna get this off, throw that away, and then we are going to get this block on the table over there. Move this to the side. Actually, I'll probably put this in the car. Because I'm going to take it to the machine shop with all the springs and stuff in still. Actually, now that I think about it, that might be risky. So I might tap that with a hammer and make it pop. But yeah, we're going to get the short block over there, start working on getting these pistons out. Let's get to it. Alright guys, as you guys can see, I got it on there all by myself. Woo, I did not expect that to be like 100 pounds. It consisted me of taking out the bottom first two on the stand, and then I had to hold, and then I was taking this guy off first with the electric ratchet. So I was holding that with my knee, and then as you guys saw, it fell. I caught it. And then the 14 mil fell out of the ratchet, and it fell out again. And so I was like, I did a squat. I squatted the engine block while picking up the 14 mil, putting it back on the electric ratchet, and then I held it up with both of my knees and my right arm and my left arm as I used my right arm with the electric ratchet to get this last one off. And then as soon as it was off, I dropped the electric ratchet straight on the floor to catch the block, and then there she is. Have the rotator this way so I can get to the wrist pins. So yeah, let's get cracking on these pistons. Hey guys, we're back the next evening because I started stripping these guys, which is not good at all. So I went out and did a Home Depot run. Show you guys what I got. And then this guy, I got a number 3 Phillips bit socket. So let's see if it fits. Boom, I mean it's right in there. Okay, I can try to tap it in there too. Oh yeah, that's nice and sticky. So hopefully, I got some of this plumbing tape. So worst case scenario, I can put it in the screw holes and try to get it out that way. I got lots of these hex bits because those are 4mm for that wrist pin cover for this side. And conveniently enough, let me get this back out. The T70, like star bit, I guess you can call it, that you do for the transmission plug, fits right into the wrist pin holes, or plugs, both of them right there. So bam, that works out. Another thing I'm going to do, and I've already started, is I gotta measure these guys out, these metallic clutch discs, to see if they're within spec. So I talked to Exidy and they said that it's supposed to be within 4, and I know this is like an off-brand, so I don't know how like accurate this is actually going to be. I might have to get an expensive one or something. But 4mm is like what it starts out at, I guess, for the thickness on these discs. And then 3mm is the recommended replacement thickness. So, I mean, that being said, I can probably write it out until it's like 2.5mm or whatever. But then they said these metal plates cannot be resurfaced. So I'm going to do some more research to see if that's actually true. And they told me to check for flatness on the flywheel. And then they told me to check for flatness on the flywheel to make sure everything is flat to be resurfaced. So I'm going to do all that. But first, we are going to work on getting these wrist pin plugs out. Those 4, and start getting these wrist pins out of these pistons so we can get these pistons out of their home. So the faster we do this, the faster. I just saw that. You guys see that? It's a V3 out front block. So I'm gonna go on their website in between, and I just like shredded it too. I mean, you guys see that? Gosh. I'm gonna go on the website in between doing the these videos and look at the specs, and I'll read you guys off the specs. But yeah, let's try to get these pistons out. All right, guys, real quick before I move on, that did work. I hammered this into this guy, like just like that, a couple little taps, and then it seated right in there, and it pulled right out, even though these were like already stripped a little bit. So that worked. These weren't that torqued down, surprisingly. What you saw on the first one is I do not know the difference between righty tighty and lefty loosey, so I was tightening the shit out of it. But I got it out. So I did not use this. So yeah, if you guys are looking to do this, make sure you guys pick up a number 3. What is this? I want to cut a hex bit. Phillips bit socket. And then just give it a little hammer tap into the screws, and then it should come straight out. And then, yeah, that one's not lined up. So we are going to find that crankshaft bolt, which is probably somewhere over there, and start getting these pistons out. Alright guys, we're back next morning. Like if you saw my Instagram, got cylinder 4 piston out, which was perfect, and I just pulled out cylinder 2. I didn't realize they had these numbers there. So I don't get lost anymore. So cylinder 2 has all that sandpaper grit stuff on it. It was really bad pulling out, but the ring lines are still there. There may be some like defects in them, but the main thing, don't drop it. Where is it? Yeah. So these guys. So I gotta take this to the shop and see if that's still good. Still has like the scarring from the sandpaper stuff on it, so we'll see. Question mark on cylinder 4. Or 2, sorry. Gonna turn this around. Work on, or actually let's look at the walls here. Get light. Look pretty decent. Okay. It's just this guy right here. That's the problem. So I think the plan is now, I think I'm still gonna have to take it apart by myself before I take it to the machine shop. So let's just go with that plan. But yeah, let's get the other 2 cylinders out.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Alright guys, so I got these valves out. Look how gunky that is. Just one sitting there. This one's stuck because the tip of it is all shredded. So if you look here, focus. Okay, it won't focus. Anyway, it says Farah RN F1520. So I gotta do research on that. And then for these valves, I haven't seen, or the springs, I haven't seen part number or anything on them. So that's gonna end it for now. Let's see if I can get the right hex key socket for these guys. Try to get the rest of these pistons out today. If not, you'll see outro right after this.